Nestled in the shadow of the Berkshire town of Great Barrington sits the village of Housatonic, right alongside the river of the same name. A once bustling mill town, some residents now describe it as the land that time forgot. It's a throwback to a bygone era with a surprisingly eclectic group of townspeople, artists, and unique businesses. Arlo Guthrie's famed church sits right around the corner from not one, but two recording studios, and Hollywood special effects magic was created in some of the old mills. Producer Tony Dunne and videographer Mark Langevin peel back some of the small-town veneer to find the heart and soul of the village of Housatonic off the beaten path.
Housatonic is a forgotten village for some.
It's an off-the-beaten-path small town that does things that you would never expect to be done.
It's home, it's security, it's comfort.
It's kind of slow, easy going. There's no big rush there.
It's got a little European touch to it, I would say.
There are artists, there are major corporations.
And we also have this very strong sense of the past that's here. It's just the coolest little place. And it's almost like we want to keep it a secret. We don't want to ruin it.
I don't want to do this because no, everybody's going to come.
Right, I know.
Housatonic was just a wilderness when Great Barrington had already been founded. It wasn't until the railroad came in the 1840s that it opened up that whole area. And once the railroad came through, because the Housatonic River provided water power, the factories started to be built, the population exploded, it became the industrial part of Great Barrington.
I started school there in about 1933. At that point in time, Housatonic was a very active town.
The mill started with textiles of a variety of kinds, and that really took off. And then paper mills became popular too. Rising paper produced some of the finest quality writing and art paper in the world.
My mother worked at Monument Mills there during the war for a while, and my father was an engineer in Risings.
We think of Housatonic as a small village, but it actually had several sub-hamlets.
I grew up in Risingdale, which is the southern portion of Housatonic.
Grew up in the Van Duzenville section, just down the street from the Trinity Church.
It's where Arlo Guthrie's church is that was in the movie Alice's Restaurant.
A good portion of the population of Housatonic were Polish people who were brought in by the Ramsdell family.
Theodore Ramsdell was one of the owners of Monument Mills, the textile company. Cared a lot about his workers, cared a lot about the town.
And our Ramsdell library is named after him. It was a gift from the Ramsdell family. Everybody watched out for everybody else. If I did anything wrong in Housatonic, by the time I pedaled my bicycle back to Division Street or Van Duzenville, my mother already knew what happened.
There was all kinds of stores. There was drug stores, grocery stores, bar rooms, 6 bar rooms.
My mother, who grew up there, used to joke. She said on Saturday night you would drown your sorrows. On Sunday morning you would ask for forgiveness because there were also many churches up there.
When I go up past the school, I remember the Montana's store that was across the street where we could always get ice cream cones and stuff. And then further on up, there was Snyder's store.
We had Mike's Soda Shop. We had a tax market, the Pleasant Street Market. The Housatonic School was open at that time.
It's much different now than it was then, of course.
Suddenly, without warning in 1956, Monument Mills just closed its doors one day. And there was an economic depression here for quite some time, but gradually our area tapped into the whole tourist market.
It's always been kind of a vacation destination for people from the city and stuff, you know, a little getaway place.
So today Housatonic is an interesting mixture. There's old factory buildings that still need to be restored. There's some that house small business. Entrepreneurship is alive and well.
The history on this corner goes back a long, long time. So when I moved here about 26 years ago, I moved to Housatonic and raised my kids in this town. The real estate was for sale and I wanted to open up another business, and this was perfect. I've always loved this spot.
A friend of mine passed by and saw this little spot that had been sitting empty for years. And it was the Snyder hardware store that had been here since 1880. And it was a community that was just seemingly lost in time.
Sit out here and have lunch and observe, because it's a real treat. And we have a park across the street, all moms and dads and little kids and dogs.
Just out the window, we look up at Flag Rock, which was an Indian ceremonial spot, and I thought, what a place to try to start a new life and build a cafe in Housatonic, which is the place between the mountains, you know, as the Indians knew it.
You would be surprised to learn how many different kinds of people live here. They're very blue-collar, local people who work in the mills, whose families have worked in the mills. And then you have people like me. We are one of the largest decorative arts and furniture building corporations in the Northeast. And we build custom residential projects for the wealthiest people in the world.
25 years ago, we decided to open up a cooperative gallery, and because the area was so beautiful and undeveloped, it lent itself to the artists.
There are painters that live here and work here that their works sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars to the wealthiest Americans.
There is a sound studio, a Robbie Bear substation studio.
So it's extremely diverse.
But Housatonic has remained a place that young families can still come. So you see a lot more young children, you see a lot more young parents.
It's kind of like the old Brooklyn, the way it used to be. Like there's big families, lots of kids, everybody knows each other, and it's a real community.
This would be a great example for somebody in Washington to take this town as a microcosm and to say this is what we could do. You know, we could have a cafe, we can have a general store, we can have a bakery that fills the needs of the community and breathe life back into these small towns.
I'll say this every time I go away, like, because we're always eager to go visit somewhere else, you know, and then I come back, I was like, damn, it's beautiful here, you know?
These are the things that keep me going every day that I don't think I could find somewhere else.